Number 10. The fear of the dark. You're not actually afraid of the dark. You're afraid of what might be inside it, which is hilarious because, statistically, the only thing in your bedroom at 3 a.m. is you, and maybe the existential dread that you still haven't done your taxes. But your brain doesn't care about statistics. When the lights go out, your amygdala, the fear center of your brain, cranks up like it's auditioning for a horror movie soundtrack. This instinct goes back millions of years, when the dark wasn't just Netflix buffering, it was lions, snakes, or some nightmare with teeth and claws. Being jumpy at night literally kept your ancestors alive. The ones who weren't paranoid about the dark, yeah, they got eaten. Darwin thanks them for their service. So now, even though you live in a climate-controlled box with Wi-Fi, your nervous system insists on treating every shadow like it's Freddy Krueger. That's why you sprint up the stairs after turning off the basement light like you're in the Olympics. Your survival brain is basically screaming, "Run before the imaginary predator grabs your ankle!" Spoiler alert, it's just laundry you didn't fold.
Number 9. Goosebumps, nature's useless alarm system. You know when you get chills and your skin pops up with little bumps like you're suddenly a chicken nugget? That's your body activating an ancient survival instinct. Goosebumps were designed to puff up our fur and make us look scarier to predators. Unfortunately, humans ditched the fur coat a long time ago, so now, instead of looking terrifying, you just look like someone who should have brought a sweater. The science-y part, tiny muscles at the base of each hair follicle contract when you're cold or scared. It's like your body's trying to say, "Don't worry, I'll protect you with this thick, luxurious coat of—" Oh wait, we don't have fur. My bad. Evolution never updated the patch notes, so the feature stayed in. What's creepier is that goosebumps also appear during powerful emotions. Music, fear, awe. It's like your body can't decide if it's in danger or just vibing. Basically, your nervous system is throwing a tantrum in your honor. Next time you get goosebumps during a horror movie, just remember, your DNA thinks you're a scared porcupine.
Number 8. The startle reflex. You know that full-body freak-out when someone taps your shoulder and you didn't hear them coming? Yeah, that embarrassing moment where you flinch so hard you look like you just got electrocuted. That's the startle reflex, your nervous system's equivalent of smashing the panic button without even checking what's happening. This reflex is baked into you from birth. Loud noises, sudden movements, unexpected touches, your body instantly jerks, your eyes blink, and your muscles tighten. Why? Because in the Stone Age, hesitation got you killed. If a twig snapped behind you, it might have been the wind. Or it might have been a hungry saber-toothed cat doing its best sneaky mode. The ones who didn't flinch got turned into cat chow. Modern life, of course, doesn't need it. You're not dodging predators, you're dodging Karen in accounting sneaking up with a quick question. But your brain hasn't updated the software. That over-the-top twitch is your survival system screaming, "Better to look stupid than to be dead." Congratulations, you're alive, but now everyone thinks you're possessed.
Number 7. The hair on the neck alarm. Ever get that spine-tingling sensation, like every follicle on your neck suddenly became a guard dog? That's another creepy leftover survival instinct, your body's early warning system for danger you can't see yet. It's like your nervous system whispers, "Something's wrong, don't look behind you." Actually, no, definitely look behind you. The phenomenon comes from your sympathetic nervous system, the fight or flight controller. When you feel threatened or watched, your body boosts adrenaline, sharpens your senses, and literally raises your hair to make you seem bigger. Problem is, with no fur, you just look like you've got static cling. What's wild is how often this instinct is right. Studies show people can subconsciously sense when someone is staring at them, even without seeing or hearing it. Creepy, right? Your ancient ancestors needed that sixth sense to survive ambushes from predators or rival tribes. You just use it when your boss silently watches you pretend to work while scrolling memes. Evolution is amazing like that.
Number 6. Freezing like a deer. Picture this. You're walking alone at night, you hear a sudden noise, and instead of running like an Olympic sprinter or screaming like you promised yourself you would, you freeze, just locked up like a broken video game character. That's not cowardice, that's a survival instinct older than human language. Freezing is the third option in fight or flight. It's fight, flight, or do absolutely nothing and hope you're not delicious. Prey animals use it all the time. Rabbits, deer, even lizards rely on freezing to avoid detection. Movement draws predators. Stillness sometimes saves you. Our nervous system kept the same trick. When your amygdala thinks you're in serious danger, it can override your muscles and slam you into statue mode. Of course, in modern life, this can backfire. Freezing won't help during a job interview when you forget your answer, or when someone asks, "So, tell me about yourself," and your brain screams, "Error 404." But thousands of years ago, staying completely still in the grass while a lion walked past was the difference between ancestor and lunch. Basically, evolution gave us the world's least useful superpower, pretending to be furniture.
Number 5. The gag reflex. Choking on air, nearly vomiting while brushing your tongue, or spitting out food like a toddler? Welcome to the gag reflex, your body's overzealous bouncer. It exists to keep dangerous stuff from sliding down your throat, which makes sense if you're chewing raw meat in a cave. Less sense when you're just trying to take vitamins without dry heaving like you're in a horror movie. The gag reflex is triggered when the back of your throat senses something too big, sharp, or suspicious. It's your nervous system yelling, "Nope, not letting this sketchy object into the VIP club of your lungs." Problem is, it's jumpy. Toothbrushes, pills, even slightly large bites of food can set it off. And here's the creepy part. It's not just physical. Anxiety, bad smells, or even the idea of something gross can trigger gagging. Evolution made sure your brain and throat are besties when it comes to survival. Back in the day, puking out poisonous berries could save your life. Today, it just ruins your morning routine while your partner stares at you like, "Are you dying or brushing your teeth?"
Number 4. The jump scare scream. Ever wonder why you scream when you're startled, even if nothing's actually threatening you? Like, someone drops a spoon in the kitchen and suddenly you're auditioning for a horror film. That involuntary shriek isn't just for drama. It's your survival brain sending out a prehistoric group text. The scream evolved as an alarm system. Early humans needed a way to warn others about predators instantly, and your vocal cords were the loudest notification system available. A sudden, high-pitched noise doesn't just alert people nearby. It also temporarily startles the threat itself, buying you precious seconds to run or fight. So, in a twisted way, screaming is basically the original iPhone alert, except way more annoying. Nowadays, your danger is more likely a jump scare in a Netflix series or your roommate opening the door too quietly. Still, the wiring is the same. Your nervous system doesn't care that the danger is just a balloon popping at a birthday party. It says, "Lungs, go full banshee mode." And you do. Congratulations, you've just defended yourself against cake.
Number 3. The fear of heights. Stand near a tall balcony and your brain instantly cooks up the worst possible scenario. You imagine yourself slipping, tripping, or suddenly forgetting how standing works and just swan diving to your doom. That weird vertigo swirl in your stomach, that's not random. It's your survival programming screaming, "Please don't die." The fear of heights is one of humanity's most universal phobias. Even toddlers who haven't exactly had time to take a physics class instinctively hesitate in your steep drops. Why? Because falling from a cliff in the Stone Age meant one thing: game over. Our ancestors who casually leaned over the edge didn't exactly get a chance to pass down their genes. Of course, modern life has railings, elevators, and bungee cords for thrill seekers, but your inner caveman still panics at rooftops, ladders, and even steep escalators. It's like your brain doesn't trust your clumsy self not to trip over your own shoelaces. Basically, the fear of heights is evolution's way of bubble wrapping you. Only the bubble wrap is made of raw panic.
Number 2, holding your breath underwater. Stick your head underwater and your body goes into full, "oh no, we live here now" mode. Your lungs clamp up, your heart rate drops, and your body conserves oxygen like you're suddenly a Navy SEAL instead of a person who panics in the shallow end of the pool. This is called the mammalian dive reflex, and it's shared by seals, dolphins, and apparently you. The reflex kicks in the moment your face hits cold water. Blood flow shifts from your limbs to your vital organs, and your body basically says, forget the arms and legs, save the brain. It's creepy because it's automatic. You don't choose to hold your breath, your nervous system slams the emergency brakes whether you're ready or not. Evolution baked this in for survival. Early humans needed to swim for food, escape predators, or cross rivers without immediately drowning. Today, you mostly need it when you're fishing your phone out of the bathtub. Still, the fact that your body can transform into a budget submarine at a moment's notice is both amazing and mildly terrifying.
Number 1. The uncontrollable shiver. Ever felt that sudden, violent shiver down your spine? The one that makes you look like someone just walked over your grave? Yeah, that one. It's called a thermogenic shiver, and it's your body's desperate attempt to warm itself by shaking your muscles like maracas. The creepy part? It's not always about temperature. Sometimes people shiver when they're scared, anxious, or even overwhelmed by strong emotions. That's because the same fight or flight wiring that kicks in when you see a bear also fires when you think about your ex texting, "We need to talk." Your body doesn't know the difference between hypothermia and heartbreak. It just knows to vibrate violently and hope for the best. Back in prehistoric times, uncontrollable shivering helped generate heat on freezing nights when firewood was scarce. Without it, your ancestors might not have made it through the Ice Age. Today, it mostly helps you look haunted in the middle of a Zoom meeting. Basically, you're a human space heater with zero chill. Literally. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.